Hey YouTube. So this is B-Bomb. I just got back from Jeep Invasion. Ooh. Where I took this thing out with my new deck system. And let me tell you, I have some opinions. Today we're going to talk about some of the problems I had with it camping. And we're going to talk about why it was still pretty good. All right, so this is my Bluetti fridge. And so now that I have this big thing, where do I put it? I put it on top. But it's huge when it's up that tall. It's catching wind. I can't see around it. My rear view becomes useless. Ah! Wait a minute. Did I tell you that this thing's heavy? Yeah, this is a big old heavy cooler full of food with probably a 20-pound battery. I'm 5'5". I put it up here, I can't reach it. So I have to either move it around or it's just not ideal. So I've got to figure this out. Shoot me some ideas. The only idea I have is I hit the weight room. But maybe you guys have something better. I take that back. Okay, I have another idea. Maybe I get a trailer someday. This goes on the trailer. Or maybe I do a seat delete and maybe it'd fit in the back. But right now, it goes up here and I have to get strong. Okay, I'm not strong yet, but I got it up there. Got the battery out, got food out. I've been back for a few days. But what does it look out like through the windows? Just so you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So there you are. In the rear view, blocking out all my rear view space. I mean, I have a rear view cam that I can turn on anytime. That's not a big deal. It's irritating. I don't like it. You got to find a way to fix that. Now, some of you are thinking, hey, turn it sideways. You just reach up there. And I did. And that's pretty much how I did it all camp. But what you may not remember is I said I'm short. So I'm sitting here, and I'm still doing this. If I really want to reach, I end up having to climb up here or close the tailgate. I use my tailgate as my table. It's a problem. Okay. So the other thing that we found, my truck's starting to feel a little bit heavy. So I've got a big old metal rack. It's mostly aluminum. I've got a big old tent. And I've got a big old drawer with a big old fridge sitting on top. It is starting to get heavy. Now, I didn't notice any acceleration issues, but it kind of rolls a little bit more in the turns than I'm used to. And I don't like it, so I'll have to fix that. I do know how I'm going to fix that, and you will get to see it in a future episode. And if I think, I'll come back and tag it so you can just go right there. Or there. Or I don't know, somewhere. Hey, check this out. I have a face. It's not all in shadows. Figured it out. All right. But what about the main function of this thing? I mean, it's a drawer. We're complaining about that it has weight. Yeah, okay. We're complaining that things sit on top of it and are tall. But what about the drawer? The drawer is awesome. It holds everything in, but it does have one little issue. And the issue is, when you pull this out, it wants to roll back. So, you have a couple of these, you got to pull them far enough back. And see, that's not even easy. So this is supposed to catch. And honestly, I don't even know if that's how they're supposed to work. The instructions made it confusing. You put them on at the very end after everything else is done. The only thing you can do then is just what I did. Whatever. Anyways, so you have these drawer catches, but you got to pull it way back before you can get them. and now it'll stay open. It's kind of a pain. I don't like it. I've got to figure out a better solution to that, but I guess the nice thing is when you pull it out, it automatically kind of closes itself back up. And I do like that. I just wish there was a way to notch it part way. I don't know. Anyways, first world problems, right? Well, dang, Ben, you don't do nothing but complain about this thing. But that's where you're wrong. I complain because I love it. So, every night at Jeep Invasion, I would go to bed, and every morning I would get up and I would drive into town. And having this big drawer where everything goes, everything has its place, meant that all I had to do is put this big old ugly tent back up. It's not ugly. Daniel Hill, I love your tent. I still love your tent. What was I saying? But having this big, giant place to put everything, man, everything was packed up when I got up in the morning. I just put up this tent. Took me about 10 minutes, and I was gone. Maybe a little bit, go rub myself down with a sponge or something and get a little bit clean. But it was easy. And that was the main thing I got this for. Nice, easy pack up. Everything's put in its place. Can't have to live with that. That's, that Bluetti's big. But you know what? It fits. Everything's heavy. But you know what? I have a solution. And you will see it someday if I ever get around to making that video. It's pretty nice. I like it. Packed everything up. Check this out. You see, I have my chair. I have my Devos lights. I even have some fire rocks. My little fire pit over there. Hey, this thing, it held everything. Or almost everything. I still never figured out a good place to put my water. Now, usually what I would do is I'd pack up my all my stuff, and I have all these boxes everywhere. I just wedge my water in between them. It's good. There was nowhere to wedge the water. I was so organized, I didn't have any slots just to sling things down. So the water ended up seat belted into the back seat, and that's not ideal. So I'm working on a solution for that. I may show you that one later, but not today. Woo! Okay, so here's the $1 million question. Would I do it again? Yeah, I think this is the right way to go. Got nice little drawer system, packs up everything, keeps everything clean and organized. I'm sitting at Jeep Invasion, nobody's reaching in and walking off with my fire pit. It's great. It's gonna be even better when I put a trailer behind this thing and I can disperse between the two. We're not there. We'll get there. But this thing's pretty good. I will see you guys on a future episode. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go watch some of the other videos and comment and make fun of me and do whatever else it takes for people to watch and for me to feel like this is worth it. Talk to you later.